has, if you can hold this up, Jane, she has a device on her hand here, and it's being held down with some kind of primitive elastic pieces of latex glove. And you see here's the spot device that has a wireless connection to our desktop application, which is over here. And again, this could be rendered any way you want. Right now we're showing 3 axes of motion, which will handle this type of motion, this type of motion, and this type of motion. The one that we're going to focus on today is an abductor of the shoulder motion, which would be something off to the side here, like this. Okay? Great, Jane. And if Jane could just hold up this hand, you'll see this is our pain indicator that will show the, when she presses this, it will indicate whether or not the movement is uncomfortable for her. So let's try this. So now we're gonna activate the device, and you can see there's no data collected at this point. The raw data count is at none. There's nothing really happening. So there's a reset button on the back of the device. We turn this on here, and it's kind of bootstrapping itself. And now you can see some activity. And you can see as Jane moves her hand up and down, it changes the orientation of the device. You can also see this number of packets that are coming in on the raw data count here. It's just quite active. And you can see that we have these dynamic charts here, which are showing the information coming across in real time on those charts as well. These 2 progress bars, these green ones on the side, are representing some of the health measures of the device itself, like how much battery voltage is available and how much discharge current is going out of the device. So let's, if you look at this, Jane, why don't you grab the pain button, and you'll notice that when you click on that button and you move your device, let's move the device a bit while it's clicked, you can see this red arc here. The red arc is indicating pain on her. She's having some discomfort. And on these charts here, you can see an analogous region getting highlighted in yellow on these charts here. So let's go ahead and clear that by clicking the clear button. And now it's going to start again. But now we'll do quickly something that is just a brief thing. When we go into a data collect mode by clicking the data collect button, and if you'll raise your hand again, Jane, you'll see a green arc is now displayed. That's showing us that this is formal data being collected. And currently we limit it to either a certain amount of time, 8,000 milliseconds, 8 seconds, or 8,000 data points, whichever is more limiting. So we're going to clear that again. You can relax your arm, Jane. Before we want to collect raw data or formal data, it's a good idea to make sure that our device has been well calibrated. And to support that, there's a functionality on here. You'll see a calibrate button here. And this might be difficult to see on the video screen, but there's a number of LEDs here. And one of these LEDs, when I kick off this calibration process, you'll see it's turning red here. You see that, Jane? And when it becomes calibrated, it turns a nice blue color. And that's telling us that we're in a good place to start, that the system is stable and ready to go. So we're going to have Jane kind of stand over to the side here, just like that. And we're going to have her do a range of motion operation. And she's going to kick in some pain points along the way. Okay. So are you ready, Jane? Mm-hmm. Okay. So go. So turn on the pain. Let go. Turn on the pain. Let go. Okay? And there we have it. Okay, so you can relax. So, Jane, if you look at this, you'll see that here's your range of motion on this axis. And you'll see these 2 pain regions here. And on the y-axis of the dynamic chart, you'll also see similar ranges highlighted here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to save the data. to a place on the file system, but this could also be some central system. And what that will do is it'll give us data that we can use as a comparison and later or subsequent analysis.